Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, once again we welcome you to the Beaumont Civic Center. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the moment that we have all been waiting for. This is your Rage in the Cage 15 main event of the evening. And it is brought to you by Texas Rage in the Cage Amateur Association. Scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds, and it is for the undisputed Texas Rage Amateur Featherweight Championship. The 3 judges assigned to this main event scoring on a 10-point must system: Charles Phillips, Eva Zaragoza, Ray Zaragoza. And the 3rd man in the cage, our referee in charge, Jacob Montalvo. And now, fight fans of Beaumont, introducing your main event participants. First, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 143 pounds, a freestyle fighter holding an amateur record of 1 victory against a single defeat. Representing Ponce MMA, fighting out of Edinburgh, Texas, David, the Combat Kid Salazar. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 144 pounds, raised in the fighting disciplines of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing. He holds an amateur record of 4 victories against a single defeat, with 3 victories by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing the Texas Punishment Crew, fighting out of Port Arthur, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Joe the Demon Scott. Your referee, Jacob Montalvo, to give the final main event instructions.
Alright, gentlemen, this is the main event. We will have a fight. Check yourself at all times and all like the hands at all times. Just touch it up, make it official.
Replacement from Ponce de Leon MMA down in the Valley. This was one of the titles that you've held as an amateur right here. Here we go.
Absolutely. It's always fun to go back and see what the 145 class is doing for the TRCAA.
Wow.
Salazar giving some annex before the fight. Might have fired Joel Scott up.
I think he did.
Big overhand left that connects Salazar. Salazar with a high kick, slips and falls, recovers nicely. Ooh, big overhand left.
And it is over! Holy Toledo, there is your knockout of the night. 1 punch, Cody Williams. Wow.
Big overhand left, landing right on the side of the head of Salazar. Joel Scott jumped on the cage in excitement. Ready for his belt, ready for it.
Wow. That was a left, and that is all it took. 1 punch. Hello.
I mean,
and good night.
Pulled it out of his back pocket and laid it on the side of Salazar's head, and that was all she wrote. He went down for the count. Scott looked over his opponent as if to wait for the ref to jump in there and finish it. Landed a couple of punches, and then that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Salazar's on the stool and a little bit of disappointment, but hey, that's why you got to keep the hands up and the chins down.
A last-minute replacement. He did come in and replace. Take it home for us, Cody.
Big fight there for Joel Scott. Way to come out and be aggressive and land the big hands. He was very, very ready for this fight and prepared. He looked like he was in there to do business, and that he did. So that concludes everything, all the fights for Texas Rage in the Cage this evening, with Joel Scott taking home the featherweight belt. Great night of fights here. Had a bunch of close decisions. What an exciting night. Texas Rage in the Cage Amateur Association. Cagesiders here signing off. Cody Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 25 seconds of round number